And what I've noticed is that it performs on par with the rapid fire. And did I just really say that? Well, maybe like 7% less than the rapid fire. So in this video, we're going to be reviewing the Skyzone OLEDs. And what we're going to be covering is we're going to cover the screen. Is it really worth the change from an HDO, or should you still stick to a FATSHARK? Also the RF performance, which means the receiver's performance. I've also tested it in bandos compared to the rapid fire, Furious FPV, and some other FATSHARK modules, and even Naome's. So I've done that test as well. I've had it for over a week. I actually have two. This is going out to my Patreons. And something to take note of, which is the new Skyzones. There's two versions. There's an S and an O. The O is the OLED. The S is just a standard screen in there. Now, before getting into what it comes with, I want to discuss a specific scenario which happened, I think, about a year ago, which was the HDO release. And at the time, the HD3s were the top of the line. Now, if you barely could afford $500 at the time and you had HD3s, and you saw the HDOs, you would have saw some improvement, but you would have also noticed that the field of view has also dropped. So to dish out another $500, people really had second thoughts into doing that at the time. And but overall, obviously the screen is better, not by much, but it is noticeably better. However, think of the same scenario. We have the top of the line, which is the HDO, and the Skyzone OLEDs just came out. Now, in terms of the screen performance, it is 100% noticeably better than the HDO. So to put this into perspective, I could have sworn I was flying like a DJI HD FPV system. Yeah, it's that good, and I can say that with confidence because anyone who puts it on their face are gonna notice the same thing. However, I did do one thing before I got that experience, which was just increase the brightness on the screens. Not, you know, the brightness and contrast, no, the brightness of the OLED, the LED brightness. And you will have a night and day difference. It just feels like you're a caveman before. I just can't explain it. I had my friend also come with me. I put these on his face and he's just like, wow, what is it? It's a night and day difference. I've also saw some videos online where they're comparing it. That doesn't even come close to how it looks like in real life. It is 100% noticeable that the screens are 10 times better. So that being said, how does it perform? Well, in terms of bando, or the way that I usually test is I test with 25 milliwatt, same VTX, same antenna from Rush FPV, 25 milliwatt, 25 milliwatt. And I'd go through these pre-routed or not pre-programmed, my special testing route, what I usually do. It's not a perfect route every time, but it's exactly, you know, as close as possible, and it's a real life test. And what I've noticed is that it performs on par with the rapid fire. And did I just really say that? Well, maybe like 7% less than the rapid fire, but I still have confidence to hit everything. And that right there is where my jaw dropped. Because I was like, okay, maybe these OLEDs are just insane, and maybe the RF performance is crap. So it depends where you could fly, where you could actually pick this up. But I was completely wrong. The performance was great, absolutely phenomenal. And this is really a FATSHARK killer. That we really have our first ever FATSHARK killer. Not even just like the mid-range FATSHARK. No, the top of the range FATSHARK killer. And that is just one of the best things there. There's still plenty more stuff here. The camera is worse than the Skyzone OLEDs on this one. The Skyzone O2s, sorry. This camera is terrible. It's just like super zoomed in. Anyways, I never used it, but it was terrible. So that's one thing that's not great about the OLEDs, which doesn't really matter that much. We still have our button, which is the most convenient thing ever. Not only that, it also takes raw battery voltage, so you can put up to a 6S in this. This one, you just have to keep charging 2S's, which can get kind of annoying. Now, to have just a normal LiPo, whatever you're carrying with you, stick it in here and it'll boot, is just insane. And you even have a button to just keep turning on and off. Is a must-have. I mean, I don't understand. They're still even cheaper than the HDOs. So we've covered the RF. Now, the menu inside is amazing as well. Unfortunately, I can't really show it to you, but the auto search function is one of the best auto searches I've ever seen. Better than anything else I've actually ever used, and I've used almost everything in the market right now. So in terms of auto search, the menu placement, the buttons are kind of weird. You just have to get used to them, how to access the menu, but it's not a deal breaker at all. Also, another thing you need to take note of is, now, this is kind of one of those little things that kind of do add up or really nice to have, which is the DVR. Now, for example, on a FATSHARK, when you're about to start recording, you have to do a couple things. You plug in the battery, and there's going to be a red LED right here. You have to wait an eternity until that turns off. Then you have to hold the record button and let go and wait for the red LED to start again. That means it has initialized the SD card, and the SD card should start recording. And then you press record and it'll start recording. So that's nice in that perspective. This one, you just plug in the SD card in here and it'll do everything by itself. And once it's ready, you just click record, and it even has a timer. So you actually know you're recording, not something is flashing somewhere where you can accidentally overlook. No. It has it on the OSD up top, which you could actually move to wherever you want, and you could even change its transparency or even turn it off. And it'll give you the RSSI of both antennas. Really nice, really sharp, and I couldn't believe how good it was. I knew it was going to be good, but I can't show you, and I really hope you would meet someone who has one of these and has the brightness turned up, and you put them on your face. You'll just be amazed at the quality and what you're looking at. And it even has this little nice LED bar here. Not that it matters. I really could care less about it as long as it performs well. Light leakage was none. Absolutely none, at least for my face. Now, in terms of faceplates, they give you more options than a FATSHARK as well. And what do I mean by that? Well, let's take a look at what happens when you get it out of the box. Well, when you purchase it, it'll be wrapped really nicely, just like this. This is still closed, as you can haven't opened it. There's two faceplates in here. So if you had a wide face and if you had a narrow face. And there is no nose issue bumping into the face. And these leathers are provided, and they provide you with two leathers, so you can choose whatever one you want. And it's a really well packaged item. I mean, I can't explain. They give you everything. They even give you the carrying case. So let's actually take a look at the carrying case here. So if we take a closer look at the carrying case, when you first open it, obviously this will be inside. When you open it, you see we have these two leathers. One of them has Velcro, and the other one is just double-sided tape. I used the Velcro one on mine. And here we have and here it has two more. These are the stickers with the Velcro on one side that you can stick to the faceplate, whatever, for each faceplate. They're making sure they have you covered, which is just really great. There's no way I can tell you how good that picture looks like. It's like looking at my Note 9 screen at night turned on full blast, kind of. It's insane. There's no words to explain it. Then it is the best thing that I've ever seen. So like a really good way to explain it, it's like you're flying literal HD footage. When I put it on, I was like, am I really seeing what I'm seeing? And then I brought my HDOs and I put them back on my face. I'm like, oh my God, it's a night and day difference. So in my opinion here, Skyzone has officially designed the first ever FATSHARK killer. And it's not clickbait, it's real. So in the packaging, they also give you this little box right here, which we're gonna take a look at right now. So I already stole the Xt60 to the power there. So they give us just some RCA cables. Here's for the head tracking. I think they also give us another one for the head tracking here, which could be used for another controller. And these really shitty antennas, but I mean, at least they give you antennas, you can get going with them. But don't expect distance with any of these antennas. So I'll have some link down below to the ones that I use for all my testing and personally use. They might be a little bit expensive, but they get the job done. And the ones on your goggles never really break, so unless you're really rough with them or something, then that's a different story. So overall, if you're thinking of purchasing the Skyzone OLED, I would definitely recommend it. You're gonna get the performance close. See, this is the key difference. The performance of the receivers. You'll get the performance close to a rapid fire, and you're gonna get the quality or the image quality way better than a FATSHARK for way less than what a FATSHARK costs. I mean, for the price of a FATSHARK and a rapid fire, I think you can buy an OLED and a Skyzone SKY03O. Yeah, and you'll have two. So, and again, this offers a lot more, and the quality is superb. I mean, I can't stress the image quality on there, and the receiver's performance. Now, if the receiver's performance was crap, then that would have been a completely different story. And luckily, it's not crap, and it's actually really great. And yeah, at least in my situation with the bandos, I enjoyed it. And I can't wait to see other people's actual real videos on this. But make sure you turn on the brightness. Just turn on that brightness. You don't have to turn it up all the way. Just turn it up slightly and just enjoy it. I mean, that's all I got to say. You just enjoy this thing. It's gorgeous. So is it going to be my main driver? We'll know in the upcoming days. I'm going to be using it more often now. And I'll eventually make up my mind after I put a little bit more time into them. But I think the probability is very high, like 90% that this is going to be my main driver. And I might even sell my HDOs. Now it's really nice the HDOs retain their value slightly, so you can sell those. So I might sell the HDOs and HD3s, or maybe just the HD3s. I think I might sell the HD3s. I don't even know anymore. I'm lost. Anyways, everything's linked down below, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.